Hey there, Reason fans, this is Jeremy Jansen. I haven't done a refill video in a really long time, it feels like. Too long. So it's quite refreshing to get right into it and show you our latest creation, BFD Jazz and Funk. After we released BFD Core Refill a while back, I polled the community asking them what they'd like to see most next. And jazz drums with brushed articulations was by far at the top of the list. So we discussed this possibility with our sample partners at FXpansion, and voila, we made it happen. If you know anything about what we did with BFD Core, BFD Jazz and Funk is pretty easy to understand. You've got a massive amount of FXpansion samples, some sweet Nucleus SoundLab combinator drum kits using those samples, and finally a treasure trove of jazz and funk midis to get your production started. What really makes jazz and funk unique, though, are the brushed sample sets. Most of the kit pieces, be it snare, hi-hat, cymbals, come in both a regular stick hit version as well as a brushed version. So you can really easily get that authentic, dynamic, brushed, jazzy sound with a minimum of effort. Our demo song artists did a really amazing job showcasing BFD Jazz and Funk, so I'm not going to try to duplicate that. But right now I will show you some of the common features on the combinator drum kits so you can get a feel for how they work. So the goal with these particular combinator drum kits was to bring out the best in the samples without going too crazy with sound design possibilities that probably aren't needed for the average jazz and funk production. Along with that, there's some standard features on every combinator that I'd like to show you. Just like BFD Core Refill, BFD Jazz and Funk uses multiple microphones to achieve its high quality sound. All of the kit pieces are sampled with overheads, room mics, as well as direct mics. In particular, the kicks and the snares are a little bit different though, and that's why rotary 1 and 2 are the same on every combinator. They let you balance the kick in and out mics and the snare top and bottom mics. And I just want you to listen to what it sounds like. Here's the kick. And now the snare. So just by tweaking those two controls, you can get a wide range of kick and snare sounds on every single combinator without diving into the internal mixers or really worrying yourself much about how the drum kit was constructed. Now I'll give you a quick demo of what the room mic sounds like with and without. So it's a really beautiful natural ambience for the drum samples. And while I've got this combinator open, let me just show you this hi-hat patch in the NNXT. You can just see how many samples make up a single hi-hat. So you can see here individual wave files. Now watch as I scroll down. That is just for the hi-hat. You have a ton of different brushed articulations there. You've got half open, quarter open, shanked articulations. There are a ton of velocity layers. There's round robin sampling, so you don't get a machine gun sound effect when you hit the same drum multiple times. Absolutely all the detail you could ever want from your drums in Reason is right here. Okay, so now I'll bottom line it for you. BFD Jazz and Funk is available now for purchase on nucleussoundlab.com. You really have to check out the demo sounds on SoundCloud if you haven't already. We've also got a free demo refill so you can try a single kit in your own music. BFD Jazz and Funk costs $99, but we're running an intro price until June 2nd, 2015, and during that time you can pick it up for a measly $74. And if we've completely blown your mind, you might want to consider the mighty BFD drum bundle and pick up BFD core refill at the same time and save huge dollars in the process. That's all I've got today. Thanks so much for watching and your interest as always. I'm Jeremy Jansen. Cheers.